unlock their potential so that they enrich, empower, and excel in their life. He considers himself to be an eternal student, exploring the same through the disciplines of behavior, psychology, and spirituality. Let us give a warm welcome to our impact speaker for this evening, Mr. Vinod. Over to you, Vinodji. The stage is yours.
Good evening, friends. Warm Republic Day wishes. The serendipity of having my talk on the Republic Day amazed me. You will know why shortly. Republic Day celebrates the date on which the Constitution of India came into effect, 26 January 1950, replacing the Government of India Act 1935. And this date was chosen as it was on this date in 1930 that the Purna Swaraj Declaration was made by the Indian National Congress. It marked the transition of India from an autonomous Commonwealth realm with British monarch as the nominal head of the Indian Dominion to a fully sovereign republic in the Commonwealth of Nations, with the President of India as a nominal head of the Indian Union. The first President of India was Dr. Rajendra Prasad, and coincidentally, here in this platform too, the baton of anchoring has passed from our own Queen of English to our own scholarly Mr. Rajendra. By now, Mr. Rajendra would be wondering, have I called Vinod to make a presentation on Republic Day or about the impact of DMT? For me, Republic Day signifies the day when India found its voice again after more than a century. And for me, personally, joining DMT helped me find my voice again. A few of you might think this man is just plugging because he has been asked to. I have spent more than 3 decades in an industry which works on the principle of evidence-based decision making. When I joined DMT, I had a Damocles sword hanging above my head in my career. I had reached out to Mr. Arun and he suggested that joining DMT would be helpful. I had 2 options, either to think he was trying to sell me the course or take a leap of faith and join. I did the latter because for the brief time I have been acquainted with Mr. Arun, I knew that he would not suggest any solution which would not be useful for the recipient, even if at that moment one would not fully understand how exactly it would work. As I joined the course and started to work on understanding how to influence others to become a transformative trainer on the online platform, I had to look at how I was thinking, what are the factors that was impacting it, and how that impacts the listener whom I am addressing. While doing this, a beautiful thing happened. My thought patterns became clearer. As they became clearer, my communication became simpler and effective. And when that happened, the impact I was creating with my colleagues and customers and superiors changed. And that increased my confidence. So even if the Damocles sword, which is still hanging over my head, I have regained the confidence enough to say, if and when it falls, I'll be agile enough to catch it and use it to cut through any adversity that may come in front of me. To illustrate the change that happened to me, we can look at the oft repeated example of the transformation of the caterpillar to a butterfly. All of you would observe and see the change that is happening from the larval stage to the caterpillar stage to the pupal stage and finally to the butterfly. But as a student of DMT, I also see that the inconsequential looking larvae has a great potential in it. And as it grows into a caterpillar, devouring all that is in its way, the discomfort, the fear, the anger that it creates in me is transitory. And I wonder with curiosity at what will emerge from the pupae. And finally, when the butterfly emerges in all its splendor, I understand that the new concept that I just learned has blossomed inside me. And when that happens, answer me, friends, how can I not be transformed? The course is designed in such a structured, meticulous way that I am able to repeat this journey of mine to the audience in front of me. And as that happens, don't I blossom into a transformative human? That's the beauty of the course. So before I finish, I would draw your attention to the quote of William Shakespeare. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. But I have been inspired by one of my professors in college to believe that names do matter. Look at the names of the two great teachers of the course, Mr. Arun Subramaniam and Mr. Vaitishwaran. Do you know what it really means? Arun means charioteer of the sun, the man who directs the light into the darkness of our ignorance. And the next part of his name is even more powerful, Subramanian. Subramanian is a son who taught his father, Lord Shiva, the secret of Pranav Mantra, the very source of existence. So, can a course conducted by the holder of such a name not impact you? Do you know what the name Vaitishwaran means? It means son of Brahma. In some places, it also means Brahma. No wonder he is teaching us the effective use of sound and colors and design, which are the very essential of creation. Do you know what DMT means? It's a substance, crystal, the spirit molecule, written in a book written by the clinical psychiatrist Rick Strassman in 2000, and is said to be found in the human brain, produced from the pineal gland, which can cause enlightenment. Though the claim is still not validated, many South American spiritual traditions use DMT in their practice. To sum up, I remember these lines: Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From ignorance, lead me to truth. From darkness, lead me to light. From death, lead me to immortality. And that's what DMT is meant for me. I thank one and all for the opportunity given. Thank you.